this weekend I am camping in Silverton, Colorado. It is beautiful here with all the fall colors, and I can't wait to share my weekend with you. And that is pretty much the sleep setup. This is actually a 6-person tent, hence the ample amount of room to put our backpack inside the tent, which is a huge luxury. Even for just the two of us, we've found that it's a lot more comfortable in a 6-person tent, or at least a 4-person tent, because it's nice to have the extra space. Especially for car camping, I would recommend trying to get a bigger tent. I do hope that this vlog can show you that camping does not have to be expensive and anyone can do it. Once you buy the gear, it is a little bit of an investment, but remember, you can always buy used gear. That's what we've done. For example, this tent actually was from the Ouray garage sale, and I think we saved $300 just because we bought it used, and it's an amazing tent. It's in great condition. So that's one way to save money, and ask around. Like, don't be afraid to ask to borrow gear. You know, people are usually more than happy to lend it to you. Yeah, I just want to show that camping does not have to be expensive, and it's just such a great thing to do, such a great way to connect with the outdoors. And this is actually my first time camping in the fall, so I will be able to tell you whether or not I was able to stay warm. It's currently 6 o'clock here, so the sun should be going down pretty soon. We'll probably just eat dinner tonight and hang out at the campsite. Good morning, everyone. It is currently 10 a.m. and I've been awake since about 8:30. I slept really well, actually. I only woke up about once or twice. The first time was to use the restroom, and then second time I think just some random sound outside woke me up, but I slept so well. I feel so refreshed. Yeah, so that sleeping setup was ideal. One thing I did change was I actually put my sleeping bag inside the other sleeping bags that I had layered. That also helped a lot. Another thing I like to do when I'm camping is I have a dedicated camping journal that I bring. I like to journal pretty much every time I go camping and just talk about my experience. That type of journaling I would say is a little different than what I normally do back home. This one is more where I'll just talk about things I've learned camping or during that particular camping trip, or if it's just something interesting that I want to remember from the trip. I've had that journal since 2022 and it's been great just to look back on my previous camping trips and see not only some progress and even just my outlook on everything has been really nice. breakfast, and now we are headed to Box Canyon in Ouray. We're gonna hike around and spend some time there. I will see you then. Just finished our hike at Box Canyon, and then we went to Ouray, found a park and had our lunch there. And my honest review of Box Canyon is that it is kind of one of those places that's pretty overdeveloped in a way, especially for a hike. So it's not going to be a typical hiking experience out in a national park or anything like that. It's pretty commercialized. There is a much longer hike that you can do that's a little more challenging. That's what we did. We went up a pretty steep rocky hike, climbed up quite a few flights of stairs. That was pretty challenging. As far as the actual canyon, it's pretty cool. The catwalks will take you down into the canyon, and you can go down below and see the actual waterfall. And that's pretty cool to see. And now we're headed back towards Silverton, and we're gonna go drive through Ophir Pass. And it's almost 4 o'clock now, so the sun should be setting down in about 3 hours. So we're just gonna drive around and do some off-roading, and we'll see how long we stay out there. But yeah, overall it's been a really fun day so far. Wasn't too bad of a drive, so we decided to just keep going on it, and it takes you through Silverton, or I'm sorry, it takes you through Telluride, and you end up at Bridal Falls. So we decided to come here for a little bit, and then we're gonna go back through Ophir Pass to get to Silverton. So probably the rest of the evening is just gonna be a lot more driving, and then once we get to the campsite, we'll make dinner and then just hang out again by the campfire and call it a night. Back at the campsite now and making some dinner.